Hello, everyone. Ferries have always been an essential part of water transportation systems in many countries around the world. Unlike incidents involving cargo ships, ferry disasters often result in devastating loss of life and emotional trauma, especially in cases of sinking or onboard fires. In today's video, we'll take a look at a series of serious ferry collisions that have happened in recent times. From modern ports in Europe to the crowded rivers of Asia, these incidents show just how quickly things can go terribly wrong. Let's go. On the 27th of June, 2025, a Rorow vessel carrying crew members and vehicles crashed into with a passenger ferry that was docked at the port of Igoumenitsa, Greece. This is the footage recorded by a nearby resident at the moment of the collision. According to the information I know, the Rorow vessel is named Eco Catania and operates under the Italian flag. It is used as a ferry carrying goods between Greece and Italy. At the time of the incident, the weather at the port of Igoumenitsa was very favorable for ships to enter and exit the port. The vessel also showed no signs of technical failure. However, I do not understand why the captain still let his ship crash into the ferry KY Don Palace that had docked earlier. Immediately after that, the captain was immediately detained at the port and now faces multiple charges related to negligent operation. The collision caused the passenger ferry KY Don Palace to be severely damaged. Fortunately, all passengers had already disembarked before the collision occurred. Interestingly, this footage was captured by a security camera located more than 2,000 meters from the port. And even from that distance, the sound of the collision can still be clearly heard. It is a fact that recently, there have been many incidents involving ferries, especially passenger ferries. Less than a week ago, on the 26th of July, the Rorow passenger ferry, Lady of Good Fortune, also collided with a small passenger speedboat at Pier, 3-inch Cebu City, Philippines. Fortunately, the passengers on the speedboat had already disembarked before the collision occurred. However, the vessel sustained serious hull damage. The cause of the incident was a mechanical failure on the ferry. After its engine failed, it drifted uncontrollably into the dock. Also in the Philippines, in early July, a passenger ferry collided head-on with a fishing vessel at Lucena Port in Quezon Province. When the incident occurred, there were 82 passengers, 18 crew members, and several vehicles on board. All were safe, but everyone was in a state of panic. The cause of the accident was later announced to be a navigational error by the fishing boat's captain, who veered off course and cut across the ferry's path.
Ti cravo. Ti piccio.
In some European countries, ferries are designed to be modern and luxurious, offering passengers a comfortable and relaxing experience. However, that doesn't mean they're free from risks. This incident was recorded in Germany when a Sightseeing Ferry operated by KD lost control during its route and crashed into a cargo vessel that was docked near the riverbank.
Čo? Raste, was du machen, Mann? Sage hallo und gib Kontakt.
Sì, piccio.
It's not just human error. Extreme weather is also a common cause of ferry accidents. On the 8th of July, 2025, a powerful storm with wind gusts reaching over 100 miles per hour hit the port of Split in Croatia. The strong winds snapped the mooring lines of the ferry Petar Hektorovic, causing it to drift and crash into two boats docked in the port. The collision severely damaged one of the boats, causing it to sink. In Italy, a tourist ferry departing from the island of Capri lost control as it approached the port of Sorrento and crashed into several boats that were moored at the harbor.
Ma perché si embriaca? Come cazzo è successo? No.
Unlike the modern ferries that are common in European countries, most ferries in Brazil are built much more simply due to the typically short distances they travel. And of course, when a collision occurs, the risk will also be higher. This is the situation of two ferries colliding on the Amazon River, which happened around mid-May 2025. I'm not sure what the two captains communicated over the radio, but it's clear there was a misunderstanding, which led to incorrect maneuvering on both sides.
Vai bater aqui, ó. A balsa. Bateu uma na outra. Tem que segurar o pessoal aí, segura, pessoal. Vamos bater, meu Deus do céu, acidente que aconteceu agora aqui, ó. A balsa bateu na outra aqui, ó.
Beleza, cara. A batida muito forte agora, aqui no rio.
The collision damaged several vehicles on both ferries. In particular, the passengers on both ferries were panicked.
Bateu no outro aqui. Quebrou aqui, ó. A balsa aqui, ó. Olha como ficou a frente da balsa.
And here's another ferry collision in Brazil, this time at All Saints Bay.
Porra, é essa, rapaz? Vai bater, velho. Porra, bater, velho. Vai bater, cara. Porra, é essa, rapaz? E agora, sobe aí. O ferry bateu. O ferry bateu aqui agora, pai.
In Indonesia, due to the geographical characteristics of the country being made up of more than 13,000 islands, passenger ferries play an extremely vital and widespread role in daily transportation. But because they are so commonly used, accidents involving ferries also happen frequently. This is one of the most recent incidents. Two ferries collided in the darkness of night.
Akbar, la haula wala quwwata illa billah, ya Allah. Allahu akbar, la ilaha illallah. Allahu akbar, Allahu akbar, Allahu akbar, Allahu akbar. Kamu tidak kena. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, la ilaha illallah ya Allah. Allahu Akbar. La haula wala quwwata illa billah. Allahu Akbar.
In Bangladesh, you will not be unfamiliar with scenes like this. They happen all too often. Anyway, in this video, I won't dive too deeply into the debate of what's right or wrong in the way ferries are operated and managed in different countries. There's just one message I want to leave you with. A ferry doesn't just carry cargo, it carries the most precious cargo of all, human lives. That's why, if operating a cargo ship requires 100% preparedness from the crew, then operating a ferry should demand 5 or even 10 times that level of care and attention. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. We've got more wild water stories coming soon, so stay tuned. Catch you in the next one. Take care.